Avery Mills has come out with 2 beautiful perfumes with aroma concepts that make me feel like playing dress up. Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Alicia Budget Beauty. My name is Alicia. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, affordable fragrance reviews, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. Okay, guys, I want to hop into this and just start talking about these fragrances because I am excited. I get really excited when I get new fragrances in, especially when they're affordable and I really, really like them. So we have by Avery Mills. If you guys don't know who she is a really popular fragrance TikTok reviewer. She also happens to be someone who was on 90 Day Fiancé. I'm not sure which one. I know it was like several years ago. She is still married and with the person from the show. So congrats to them. I think that's super awesome. But she started doing fragrance reviews on TikTok. She blew up and she's really beautiful, you guys. She's a gorgeous, gorgeous girl. So definitely go check her out. Go follow her on TikTok. She has a lot of affordable Middle Eastern Arabic perfume recommendations, but she teamed up with Aroma Concepts and came out with her very own fragrances. So we have Ruby in this gorgeous bejeweled looking ruby bottle with gold detailing. And then we have Jewel, and this one is the pink with rose gold trim. Both of these are so visually pleasing to me. I mean, they just kind of scream girly fun, right? Like I just feel like when I see these, I want to put on a beautiful dress, a nice lipstick, go out on the town, go on a date, something like that with these. They're very, very girly, very, very pretty and fun. So this is the fragrance that I have deemed my new Barbie fragrance. Not just because it's pink, I mean, that definitely helps in calling it a Barbie fragrance, but truly this is such a sweet, girly, kind of young, very feminine fragrance. But I don't think it's so juvenile that someone of like say my age, 40, couldn't wear. I absolutely think that you can wear this. So this one has some fruity top notes of raspberry and lychee. To be honest, those, they do spray right off the top, but they do fade very, very quickly. There's a little bit of rose and orange blossom, very, very subtly in this. The rose definitely doesn't stand out a whole lot. I definitely get a little bit more of the orange blossom in here, but pretty quickly it turns into a really sweet tonka and vanilla bean. It also has cedarwood and musk in the base. So you get sort of this sugary cookie sort of vibe from this. I wouldn't say it's fully gourmand smelling. It doesn't smell exactly like a sugar cookie, but it's also not your typical vanilla scent either. You definitely get a lot of that tonka bean, a vanilla bean, not just like a regular vanilla, not like a baker's vanilla, but a vanilla bean. And then ever so slight cedarwood. It's not very prominent, and then some muskiness in here. So this one is very, very, so this one I say is for a lot of my sweet lovers out there. If you do love vanilla, I think you will like this. Although I do think it's a pretty, like I said, unique vanilla. I have a lot of vanilla fragrances. This isn't duping anything in my collection. It has more of a vanilla shortbread cookie with some sugary crystals on top sort of vibe for me, but with enough muskiness and other, you know, sort of floral components in the middle here that keeps it from being straight gourmand. And this one, I would say it is daytime appropriate, but I also feel like this could take you into night too. Like if you're someone that likes to feel really, really girly, you want to smell really, really sweet in the evening, this could really work as well. I also think that this layers so beautifully with Ruby, the next one. And I also think just in general, this will be a really good layering fragrance if I want to add some sweet muskiness to anything that I'm wearing. I definitely think that this would layer so well. I'm just crazy about this bottle because there's something about this that kind of reminds me of my childhood. Like, I wouldn't say this is a perfume just for young girls, like I said, although I do think it would be an excellent young girl fragrance, but it kind of is nostalgic for me for some reason. And maybe it was, you know, like little jewels that would come with my Barbie dolls and other things that I played with as a little girl, that this just, it makes me really happy. It makes me kind of long for those days. And I think this is one that if I want to feel a little perk of joy, or I just am like, I want to feel like a girl at a slumber party, this is absolutely what I would wear. I think it's so, so, so pretty. Now let's move on to Ruby, which I kind of call like the little bit more sophisticated older sister, although they don't smell alike. This is a beautiful companion to Jewel. Spoiler alert, they layer beautifully together. But Ruby also opens up with some fruit notes. But unlike Jewel, Ruby's fruit notes kind of stick around a little bit longer. And we have a tart cherry and apple opening with this. And I will be honest, when I first sprayed this, it wasn't my favorite right away. Next day when I sprayed it, some of that, you know, just that top layer that needed to come off was gone. And I definitely got more of the fruitiness instead of alcohol from it. So definitely give this a few sprays, let it sit for a minute. Like all of our perfumes, if it macerates, it's most likely gonna get better. But even just the next day, I was like, oh, okay, it's coming alive. So you have that tart, fruity opening. And then this one, I definitely get a lot more of the floral in it. I definitely get the jasmine and the musk in here. Then in the base, we have a beautiful sandalwood that's very, very sophisticated. We also have a little bit of sugar and vanilla in the base as well. So this one definitely takes on a little bit more of a nighttime sort of vibe. Although I don't think it's so nighttime that you couldn't wear it during the day. This one kind of has like a vintage designer sort of smell to it, which I really, really like. And I don't mean that it smells too old and dated. It kind of, those vintagey perfumes that I feel like used to be done really well, that I feel like now are not done so well in some of the designer fragrances. I feel like this harkens back to like when it was done right, but it's still pretty modern. And this one, I feel like could also be worn year round. I think it'd be beautiful in the cooler months, but I don't think it's too heavy to wear right now. I could wear this on a date night in the summertime and I would not feel like it was too heavy. So this one I think is definitely for those of you that might have thought that the last fragrance sounded a little bit too young, a little bit too girly and sweet for you. If you like a fruity opening, but that is not juvenile fruits. We're not talking like fruit basket. We're talking a very mature, sophisticated sort of fruity opening. And then you like a sandalwood musk sort of base and you like jasmine. I think you would really, really like this one. This one is actually growing on me so much. Like I said, first spray, I was like, I don't know. Today, I kind of can't get enough of this. And I have a feeling it's just gonna start getting better and better as it macerates. And then also, I just think like a fall evening date night, this would be so, so, so lovely. And then I do definitely recommend layering these two. I have a fragrance friend that got these before I did. I did forget to mention that I did get sent these by Gulf Orchid and also / in conjunction with Aroma Concepts. But my friend Victoria also got these and she said, like, basically do yourself a favor and layer them. And oh my goodness, they layer beautifully, which kind of corroborates my theory that Jewel would be a perfect layering fragrance. It just adds the perfect amount of little sugary sweetness to this one to kind of take a little bit of that tart edge off of the top with the tart cherry and apple. Absolutely beautiful together. I do also love the price point of these. They are $55 each, but if you get them as a bundle together, it's only $100. And then I do also have a code with Aroma Concepts. It is Budget Beauty 0805. It will be linked in the description, but you could get 10% off. So you would get $90, both of these, so $45 a piece. I think is absolutely worth it. Also, forgot to mention, these are X straight. So They have staying powder. They last all day long, which I know people really care about their staying power, even if it's an affordable fragrance. And a lot of times I'm not so caught up on that when it comes to affordability. I don't expect really affordable fragrances to last all day long. However, these do. So that'll make a bunch of you really happy. I really do recommend these, you guys. I think if you're looking for something visually appealing, girly, you want to feel feminine, you want to smell sweet or fruity and sophisticated, you would really enjoy these. I think Avery did a great job on these. Let me know if you plan on picking these up. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.